And you know, you always gotta, you only gotta win 2 maps. That's it. That's all you need. So keep it treants. I think on concealed, a demon hunter is universally better. Because expanding is so hard anyway, you don't really... Like, the main thing that puts the keeper over the demon hunter early is treants and stopping expansions. And you don't really need that on concealed.
Players' forces are under attack.
But this has always been the Foggy style. Also going Hunter's Hall, delaying his tech. Sheik not even faking a tower push. Foggy is still getting prepared for it. Oh, this is a solid timing. Not... Nice coil. Not aiming for the acolytes just yet. Still gets the ghoul. Ghouls are replaceable, unlike acolytes. Let's see if he has a backup acolyte still left. No, so... Sheik dodging a bullet here. Oh, damn, I forgot to play an ad. And Foggy teching now. In my opinion, a little bit of a mistake to go hunches. Losing some time when it comes to the tech. But of course a lot more map control now. You can't be overwhelmed by ghouls early on. And maybe Foggy is expecting a tier 2 expansion. And then hunches can be really good. If that is the fact, but Sheik should scout this.
A player's forces are under attack.
And react accordingly. The straight up tier 3 Ghoul Frenzy Destroyer push is strong enough, especially against hunches. Because your tier 3 will not be ready and there's no Demon Hunter. Foggy playing this old school. With a Night Elf expansion. Questioning Foggy's choices a bit. When the most dangerous thing is the 9-minute push, and you already have a late tech, he'll be stuck with Dryads, no? Like, he can't reach Master Bears. Unless you distract so much that the push is gonna be delayed. A pretty unusual early game. Look at the hunts. Nicely.
A player's forces are under attack.
Uncovering the retreat.
A town is under siege.
He's gonna go ferries. Yeah, hunts into ferries was a thing for a bit. Sheik gets level 3 here. Ooh, is he just playing Alchemist second then with Rage? A little Moony? Okay, I was questioning Foggy's choices, but man, does this work out. The 2 hunts getting slaughtered, maybe even the 3rd one. But I guess damage is done. Sheik cleaning this up now. As long as the acolytes don't die, it's okay. No tier 2 expansion. And Foggy, how do you creep now? You lost absolutely everything. Except the heroes, I guess. He is going wins indeed. Alchemist, Chemical Rage, Mass Air. It is a bit old school. It is a bit unusual, but Foggy has always had his own style. But yeah, this is problematic. Sheik is arriving just in time. Oh, didn't pay attention. Coil Nova on the Alchemist. And has to town portal away. Oh wait, it's just... What? It was just... No. Huh? The Keeper didn't portal with him. Was he out of range? Really? It didn't look like out of range. Oi, 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 oi. He ran out of range on purpose, says Carson. Well, that's a pretty freaking big mistake, I would say. Oh, this expo is so late. Conspiracy theory. I think TP is bugged for a long time. Oi, Foggy. Tier 2 versus Tier 3. Sheik's push is a little bit delayed, but not by that much. Good thing for Foggy that the ghoul numbers have been reduced early. There's already a necessary transition into fiends. Because there's mass air. And silver lining, Foggy already has the Hunter's Hall, so he can upgrade these fairies quickly. But if Foggy would be up against 1-0 or Happy or X-Lord, we'd be on game 2 already. Let's be honest. Oh, there's no damage. There is no creep speed whatsoever.
Players' forces are under attack.
And the thing is, Foggy can still win this game. If he survives one more push and he's scouting for that push, Sheik has no frenzy, Sheik has no destroyers. Oh, how long these creep spots take, dude. Okay, he got level 3, but he's out of position. Pretty much on the opposite side of the map.
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
And knock knock. Dark Ranger. With silence. When there's no heal spray. Well, well. Away we go. 44 supply air. How much mana is there for coils? A lot, actually. 4 coils, I'd say. Fiends move to the side. Still solid damage uptime. He's moving them all at the same time. And Tangle doesn't do the greatest job. Fairies are up in flare form, but doesn't do much. That coil was necessary. So far, nothing of value really has died. Silence against the Alchemist, so he can't go into rage form. Now he can. Love the spread of Frost Armor. That's a very good distribution. But there's still mana on the Alchemist. And Acid Bomb is really good. Foggy has a supply deficit, but he also has that expo up. He's mining, gets additional income. If he keeps his production up, he has the better sustain with the statues out of the fight. And Fiends are starting to fall rapidly as there is no mana anymore. And Sheik is backed against the corner. The DK has the orb, by the way, so he's able to attack the Fiends, but that reduces the focus fire. I think Foggy is just winning this fight pretty much straight up. Invo Potion, Ancient of War there as well. Additional XP on the Alchemist. Foggy just having a better fight. Oh, can he heal at the fountain? Nice. But there's not much left. But on Sheik's side, there's also no statue left. He needs mana. Goes into double Fiends now. Foggy can recover quickly. He lost a lot at the end. And that saves Sheik's game. It's so hard to predict. Fairies get the second attack upgrade, that's important. Ooh, red spot. Ha! Yeah, with ease! Okay, Foggy's heroes aren't scaling that well. Helm of Valor helps both heroes to survive. Foggy has no town portal, just heal potions. Mana on the Lich looking very fine. And Sheik is pulling back, allowing that expansion to mine additional resources. So will Foggy just win by economy? No tier 3 yet. I don't think we will see tier 3. Foggy is checking if there's an expansion. There's not. Sheik needs a powerful push very soon. Foggy has a TP, staff as well.
A town is under siege.
And the Rainbow Armada into the base. Will this pull Sheik back? Does he have to TP? There's towers. Oh, yeah, that is the way you want to play these fairies from the get-go. Second tower up, but there's also so many levels. All acolytes wiped out in a second. Ghouls are suffering as well. Foggy, do you have the health to save your expo? I think he's deliberately giving it up. All acolytes dead. And Sheik has no resources to build another. Foggy's just destroying the Haunted Gold Mine. More and more fairies coming in. And that is barely enough resources for an acolyte, but not for a new haunted. It's a classic trait of expansion versus main base. And Sheik had no TP, couldn't afford a TP. Foggy realizing this very, very early. And exploiting that. Just like that.
A town is under siege.
A relatively simple win. But you gotta identify, read, and analyze the situation. And that's what he did. FFA skills by Sheik. Building a necropolis so he's not losing by building elimination. But Foggy has a TP. He can go home whenever he wants. He's also building a tree here. What you can do, I can do 10 times better. And there's more wisps and more resources. It's the Foggy win. He's creeping on the side. That's how chill he is right now. In FFA, Sheik is very good in surviving on one building. But in FFA, it's a whole different situation. And of course, you can't kill fairies with Coil Nova.
A town is under siege.
So Foggy knows about the necropolis. He knows he has the big base still remaining. Nobody's mining anymore. But the thing is, how do you protect your necropolis?
A player's forces are under attack. The town is under siege.
So be mask in this situation when mana's of the essence. Very valuable. And Foggy will be mining in a bit. Can he squeeze out some wisps even? Do we have wisps? Ah, yeah, we do. Nice.
Forces are under attack.
Yeah, Foggy is very safe. Oh, that Destro. It will take forever. And how, I mean, fiends help, the heroes really don't.
A player's forces are under attack.
Wisps are moving over, then he can build more moon worlds. He needs lumber as well though. But to be honest, Sheik is not in position. There's a lot of ferries, we got treants as well. Do we even have a destroyer? Nope. Okay, good luck against Acid Bomb, Chemical Rage and Tangle. And Foggy's playing it safe. Once again, greetings to Blizzard. This is still bugged.
A player's forces are under
Sheik
attack.
still has gold. But does he have an acolyte? Yeah, somewhere. I don't know
Town
where.
is under siege.
Okay, base race continues. Foggy has the tree. Foggy has a TP. And this is the last building of Sheik for now. Oh, now it's not. Dude, Sheik's FFA skills. There is a chance that Sheik is winning this. But how do you deal? Yep, with hiding trees. Exactly, Foggy. That's the right play. This also hide in the trees. And that's the kill. If this would be any other player with less FFA experience, this game would be over for a long time.
Player's forces are
Sheik, you need another... Oh, you don't have resources? No, he is building another necropolis. Can he... He must snipe the Acolyte. Lich out of position. Treants deal with the building. And I think that... Oh no, he's hiding another. But was the other one not cancelled? Anyway, Lich goes down. And yeah, without destroyers, you can just do anything you want with the Keeper and Entangle. Foggy even brave enough to go into a direct fight. Fiend fall one after the next. No attack in Foggy's base where the last building is. Sheik should probably call for peace now. But that ain't happening, is it? Desperate. Desperate time for Foggy. For Sheik. 3 buildings. Fiend scouts the last building of Sheik. There's still an Acolyte. He should really nuke this Acolyte. And Whoa, no GG. Okay. So Foggy feels safe with the keeper. Whether it's flooding bases and expansions with treants or creeping fast for his own second base.
A town is under siege.
Whispers and being a little annoying.
Under attack.
Yeah, you guys are very supportive the past 2 days. I don't know why that is, but damn. Love it. So Sheik, no skull. This was the least to be expected, I think. Maybe because of Father's Day, you're the godfather of Warcraft. Oh yeah, there was International Father's Day, right? Our Father's Day was a couple of weeks ago. Straight up tech on Echo Isles. Roffel die Katz with the gifted subs. 2 of them. Thanks, guys. Love to see the support. Really, really cool.
A player's forces are under attack.
So yeah, maybe this straight up tech is just a reaction to the keeper. A tower rush with that out of the equation. Whoa, J Solarex! 20 euros? Are you freaking kidding me? What the hell is going on? This is just a little, you know, chill Monday afternoon stream. Awesome, thank you, Jay.
A player's forces are under attack.
B2W hard to all of you. RD is asking, I haven't played in a long time. How come Keeper is popular and not Demon Hunter? Demon Hunter is very, very popular in this matchup. Foggy is just different. Pretty much just Foggy playing this. Almost everyone else plays Demon Hunter. Good to have a choice, huh? Speaking of choices, Sheik has the choice to go for a tier 2 expansion. Foggy again. With a Huntress follow-up. Similar to what he played on Concealed.
A town is under siege.
And if he's not donating these hunts away like he did before, I think there's a solid chance for Foggy to cancel this. There's still a lot of mana. He's not getting surrounded. He even has a staff in case he is getting surrounded. Creep spot, not allowed. Ghoul denied at the very least. But yeah, this time Foggy's expansion seems more secure. Huntress all safe. This is 9 supply and a lot of experience not going for Sheik. Has the Yuli Tower push fallen out of fashion already? Yeah, against Keeper it's horrible. The strength is that some Night Elves can go Keeper to have the solution to tower pushes, and then it falls off in the late game and you dominate with Coil Nova. Foggy plays different because Moon plays different. That's a good point. This Alchemist Chemical Rage is definitely inspired by Moon, but Foggy also plays a lot of mass air and Moon is varying that style quite a bit, with sometimes air, sometimes dryads. And it's once again air. And Sheik is once again going into Fiends. No Gargs. As an FFA player, Sheik is probably appreciating Gargs more than almost anyone. I gotta say the Fiend kiting game by Sheik didn't look very impressive. It was still an open battle, but not good enough. And Ferry's coming. Lawlight is the only Night Elf to play Warden occasionally. Rezamoon plays Warden. Colorful sometimes on some maps plays Warden. Nice counterblock by Sheik. Quick reaction. Grinchy Uno plays Warden, that's for sure. Foggy has the level 3 keeper. That's all you need for now. This game, a lot of units stayed alive, and this is reflected in the ghouls. Foggy was under pressure here in the middle, so he couldn't go for a base dive. That makes the frenzy push a lot stronger than before. Alchemist got level 2. And where's the push gonna come at? Is it Expo? Which is up now? Sheik needs level 3. There we go. Big mana potion. Very nice. When there is no Demon Hunter, even nicer. Okay, Sheik has, with this army comp, pretty much he has to out micro. Kiting is most important against mass air. It's annoying, it's work, and it's tough to do on the very highest level. With 1-0 and happy, it looks so easy. For everyone else, not so much. Foggy supply blocked at 50 though. And here comes the attack. Acid Bomb is fantastic on the ghouls. Oh, look at the damage. Amplified by the Hun's bouncing attacks. Here come the fairies covering the retreat. Same for the Keeper. Great fight set up by Foggy. This doesn't get much better, guys. Let's be honest. The frenzy push is defended in seconds. And there's no chance for Sheik at all. Heroes pretty safe. Staff is online. Textbook defense. Fiends falling apart. Keeper got a heal scroll. That's the chance for Sheik to kill the Keeper. Trying to staff out. No nuke. Nicely done. Would have loved to see the replenishment potion now, actually. But yeah, all a little overwhelming. Fairies everywhere. Can Sheik still do it? He still has some mana to work with, and the statue is providing some regen as well. Foggy needs reinforcements quickly. He even queues an upgrade. Chemical rage damage, dude. So good. Once the statue is gone... Okay, there's another. Foggy holds. Relatively easy, and everything's bruised for Sheik. In the meantime, some ghouls in the main didn't do much. Second wave of attack. But the AOW is still there. With Nature's Blessing, soaking up damage, buying the time. The time to recover. We got a heal potion. We work on Foggy's army, set up nutrients, even a mauler.
A player's forces are under attack.
No expo behind this for Sheik. This has to work. But the supply gap is growing and growing. Two control groups. Ground on the one. Ferries on the other. Oh! Not as good of a positioning as before. Wisp Flood. Dark Ranger again against the Mass Detonate. Cool little move. But that prevents the Lich from leveling to 3 for quite some time. Acid Bomb hitting almost every single Fiend. Hunts will be rotated out, that's what they're there for. But the Ferries, as they can't be Nova'd and Web is limited, can focus whatever they want. And Alchemist Chemical Rage again. Once more, we gotta say, I love the Frost Armor by Sheik. He's distributing that very nicely. But it's a war of attrition. And how do you win a war of attrition when your opponent has a second base and you don't? Is you need almost twice as many kills as your opponent, and I don't see that happening. Sheik is getting... Oh, Keeper! Struggling! But staff out, can staff back in no time. Alchemist holding the fort. The Fiend micro looks a lot better by Sheik this time. Still, where's the damage uptime? He's moving a lot. He's saving the Fiends for a long time. But he's not doing that much damage.
Player's forces are under attack.
And Fiends are much more expensive than the Ferries. Dark Ranger 2, okay. Foggy, I feel like this could have been... Or this could be a more decisive victory. Diving deep for yet another kill. And no hero focus at all. And yeah, this is a hold. 2 holds in a row.
A player's forces are under attack.
Foggy's setup was too good. Oh, even the staff, sweet. Got the double staff up. Alchemist level 4.3. Damn. No defend upgrade on the Fiends. Against Acid Bomb 2. That's absolutely necessary, I feel. But it's hard to afford when you're only on one base. But it was his choice to only go one base because he was slaughtered so hard when he went for an expansion. I can understand Sheik's reasoning for this. But maybe a little bit too passive in comparison to the greatest undeads that we have on the planet. Still trying with 4-3 heroes. The thing is, Alchemist is super tanky. If Foggy is not... Oh, making a mistake. Ready for the knockout punch.
Player's forces are under attack.
Rainbow Armada on the way to the main. It has to be hero kill. Hoping that Foggy is not sharp for a second, nuke the Keeper, and win the game from there. But it's so tough.
Player's forces are under attack.
Foggy's making sure that there's no second base. And now 2 upgrades. How do you kill mass ferries? I don't know. I really don't know. Huge gold lead. Foggy also with a huge supply lead. Item picked up. And better safe than sorry. Why be forced into a bad fighting setup when you can afford a town portal? Why is Night Elf mostly going for 2 heroes instead of 3 like Undead? You need tier 3 for the 3rd hero, and Foggy isn't going for that yet because he expanded. That's always very expensive. And then he goes for mass on tier 2, so you rarely have the resource. Also, it doesn't add too much if you have 2 heroes. You level up higher faster because you only have to share the experience by 2 than having to share the experience by 3. And yeah, there's not really a hero on level 1 that A, can't be nuked immediately and is providing a lot of value. Like, it's enough. More units are more effective. There's other cases where, for example, Panda 3rd against Gargs can be really good. Against Orc, you oftentimes see a 3rd hero for Night Elf. And also it's a little map dependent. How much time do you have for creep that 3rd hero up? How many creeps are available in general? Expo counted immediately. That's it in a nutshell, I guess. You can always go for a deeper explanation, but that's it. Oh, Wisp comes in for the detonate. Coil is ready too, but not many remaining. Foggy, can you just right click? Sick Nova on the Wisp, but they detonate anyway. Lich, kind of forgotten about. And so far, Foggy clicking on the Fiends. Is there a reveal? Ha! No, there's not. Nice little trick for the burrow. But my god, the statue melting. Trying the hero focus now, but staff is ready. That was too little. Only going for Fiends. And it's working out, as I said. No defense upgrade is super rough. And whatever you click on is just dying. This XP lead is way... this supply lead is way too big. Keeper? Nah, that's not it. GG! Foggy and Focus, both of them 2-0 their opponents. And that is our winner bracket final. And it's now 23-0. Sheik can't defeat Happy. Sheik can't defeat Foggy. The eternal rules of Warcraft.